Return to your roots, the 12-week program intended to grow humans and teach them to grow their own food. So, what does this mean? This is a 12-week program for men specifically, hosted by myself, one on one coaching, where we're going to figure out your dream, purpose, legacy, hone in onto what is the one thing that you love. What is the one thing you would be doing whether you're getting paid for it or not? Maybe feeling stressed, maybe feeling unclear, maybe feeling confused, maybe feeling unhealthy, unmotivated. Whatever you're feeling, we're going to focus in on finding what it is that you love, what motivates you, and we're going to utilize the 6 foundation principles to optimize your health in every regard. So that's moving, thinking, breathing, nutrition, hydration, sleep. So within that, we're basically going to build your toolbox. So you think of you're a carpenter. You can't if you're the master of the hammer, that's great, but sometimes you might need a screwdriver. So basically, we're going to be building up your toolbox as a way to equip you when we come across life's challenges to be able to have the right tool to figure out that problem and not get stopped by an obstacle, not get stopped by a wall, but learn how to either dig under the wall, go around the wall, go over the wall, break through the wall, depending on the tool that we need. So, kind of giving a little overview of what these 12 weeks may look like. Week one may, and this is a tentative schedule, week one may look like an introduction to the 6 foundation principles, kind of overviewing what we're going to be looking at, setting our goals for the course, going over the questionnaires, which I will send to you before you start the program, setting your intentions, setting my intentions, our intentions for the next 12 weeks together. Like I said, purpose, one love, all that. Week two may look like focusing on breathing because basically the way we breathe and the way we live, and the way we live is the way we breathe. So, starting off with breathing as the most essential piece, talking about things like nasal breathing, grounding ourselves, meditation, stillness, a lot of cool stuff in there. I don't want to give too much away because, sometimes the surprise is where the fun is. After that, week three, we may focus on moving, things like walking, working out versus working in. Focus on nasal breathing while we're moving. Now, again, this is going to depend on your goals. We may alter the schedule slightly, but this is kind of the tentative schedule. Week four, thinking, observing thought patterns through journaling, grounding negative emotions through breathing and moving. Week five, hydration, talking about quality water, shower and sink filters, different minerals, love and gratitude, how that affects our water. Week six, nutrition, food sourcing, growing your own food. This is where things get real cool. We start growing our own food about in week six. Thinking about some foods that you love and want to learn how to grow. Then week seven is going to be all about growing your own food. Really practical, getting shit done, growing your own food, having your own food sourcing. And that could be having some herbs in your windowsill. That could be having a full fledged garden, a homestead, whatever your dreams are, big and small. It's going to depend on how much time we allocate to the growing of your own food portion. Because again, if you just want to have some window herbs, yeah, that might be a week or 2 weeks, kind of going over that type of stuff. If you want to have your own homestead, obviously that's a whole nother story. So after that, week eight, sleep, doing a bedroom analysis. We'll basically get on a video call, go through your room, and I'm going to look around for anything that may be disrupting your sleep. That could be electronics, that could be having your head too close to an outlet. Whole nother story. Evening routines is a big part of sleep as well. Week nine, embracing change, bringing it all together, using a lot of these tools from the 6 foundation principles, building your toolbox. So, discussing again, optimizing evening and morning routines. Week 10, resilience and stress management. So, now we've got all the tools. Now we're going to fill up that toolbox, discuss when the best place to use this. Like I said earlier, because a wall is just an opportunity to grow. It's a challenge. It's not a stop sign. Continued personal development, going over different books and resources, how to take this to the next level. Then 11, kind of coming full circle, your passions or maybe a side hustle. How can you work in all these things that you love, or maybe the one thing that you love, How can you optimize your purpose? Because if you're working a job you don't like, but there's something you love, how can we weave that into your daily lifestyle? So this week 11 is going to be all about passion, all about purpose, all about integration of what you love into your daily routine. Now that you have your 6 foundation principles intact, you have your toolbox ready. And now, as the objections come up, as the challenges come up, you're going to be well prepared to overcome these challenges and also do so with love, with grace, with presence, and have this as a new lifestyle. Week 12, final week. Kind of focus on a recap. Where are you at now? We're going to do the questionnaires from the beginning all over again. See the difference in growth. How did you rank differently from week 1 to week 12, or week 0, I guess, because you'd be doing it before then, to week 12. So this is where we're going to bring everything together. We're going to really have all your toolbox. I'll send you all the stuff that I've compiled from our 12 weeks together, and we're going to send you off to have a better lifestyle, have a better purpose, be able to grow your own food, and be set up with the tools, the toolbox, to be completely independent from me. Because that's the goal of this program, is not to have you as my lifelong client. My goal is to make you as independent from me as quickly as possible. And I find that's typically over the course of 12 weeks. Now, of course, some people decide, hey, I like what we're doing. I like the accountability. But I'm going to say most of the time, even if you want to continue, which people do, they like working together, like working with a coach, they like having somebody to bounce ideas off of. But I generally recommend we don't do it weekly because, again, I want to have you weaning off of me that you don't need me as much. So maybe that's bi-weekly, maybe that's monthly. Some people do quarterly. Kind of just depends on, again, where you're at in your personal development, where you're at with your goals, what you're looking for. But again, these are all details we can go into in finer detail. So I want to invite you, if this sounds like something that could benefit you, send me a DM, send me a message, and we'll set up a free discovery call to see if this is a good fit for you. Because obviously, if you watch this video this far, there's something in here that's probably intriguing you, something that you may be like, is this for me? Maybe you're on the fence, maybe you know. Either way, let's set up a free discovery call. We'll chat for about 20, 30 minutes, kind of suss out if we are a good fit for each other. Because at the end of the day, this program is not going to be the right fit for everybody. If you're not ready to take action, you're not ready to grow, you're not ready to change and commit to yourself, this isn't the best program for you. Otherwise, you're just going to be throwing me some money and you're not going to get anything. So I want to make sure that you're actually going to get results, that this is the right program for you. It's the right timing for you, that you're willing to change, you're hungry, you're coachable. So shoot me a message. Let's set up a free discovery call and let's change this life 1 week at a time. See you soon.